Muhammad from Capri Music.
That's the name of his album.
Oh, the name of the album is Capri Music. I thought he was a CEO of a record label.
The record label, he was Starving Records and Bonside Entertainment.
Starving Records and Bonside Entertainment 2. And these are based out of where?
I don't know where they're based out of.
He attached himself to Badu, right?
Oh yeah, coming from DSR. He was later added to DSR.
So this is one of her little flunkies. Probably high on that Badu pussy juice.
Rick Ross is being sued for allegedly copying his famous Maybach Music tagline from another rapper, according to TMZ. Young Muhammad, whose real name is Isaac R. Muhammad, claims he worked with Rose on Caprice Music.
Without further ado, got my boy Young Muhammad the Don here with me, man. And he's been going through some situations, having a lot of things going on, in Dallas. I know you've been seeing the situation with Jaguar, Wright. Also, he had a little situation with my boy Rick Ross. And also, we got to understand this young man has been in the game for a minute, from starving artists, from Boneside. Also, he did some work with DSR, UGK Records. We've seen Young Muhammad, one of the dons down here in Dallas. If you remember Baby Fat, you know what I'm talking about. I remember he did some things with Big Tuck back in the Gap also. So Young has been in the game for quite a while, and before a lot of your new rappers out here. So he's had been having some things going on, and I've been wanting to know, what's the deal? Because I've known Young Muhammad personally myself for a while through some ventures with TC, the Great, and everything. So I wanted to go ahead and introduce him to the game and let him inform us of what the deal is. What's up, man?
What it do, what's going down.
So, Young.
Yeah.
What's been going on, man? What's going on? Just a lot of hype out here, and a lot of stuff going on with you and Jaguar, Wright, and it has a lot of names being thrown around.
Right.
A lot of big names, a lot of people we respect and love, and a lot of people want to know what's the real, what's going on.
It's all good. We chilling. Me and Jag might do a feature or something. Yeah, she dope as fuck. We had a misunderstanding at first. I think she was mad that I said some shit or something. But we good. I think she wicked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that I saw that interview. I saw that interview that you guys had.
Talking about me and Nosy Ho and Jazz?
Yeah, with Nosy Ho and Jazz. It was on YouTube. And it was very informative, You had said a lot of stuff that she was hot about, she's, really mad. And she said some shit about you that you was, what was that, what did you say, Erica do? Well, you must want some of that Erica Badu pussy juice?
That pussy juice.
Tell us about that pussy juice. What is that? What's up with that? Why such so much anger towards Erica Badu? Why is she even being mentioned in this? What is that about?
Man, you know what? To be honest, I don't even, I ain't even finna play out Erica's name, in no situation. We just gonna leave her in her space. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
Yeah, and she cool though. She on some more shit. We gonna do a song. I fuck with Erica. I fuck with, Jaguar cool, so I don't see how, when I'm fucking around on some shit, I don't look at no beef. We gonna do a song.
So how did this come about? Was it a misunderstanding? How did you guys even get to this point to where you guys had to even come to where you can, you was on the, what was this, Messy Hole show? And then, I've been seeing this for a minute that you were saying, you said a lot of things about it.
Right.
And you said some things about, some other people in the game.
Right.
So, I wanted to get to the bottom of this. And now that you guys have become friends,
Yeah, we best friends.
Yeah, y'all cool and things now, but just before that, she was at your throat, and she was mad, and she was trying to get some, some understanding. So
that's how it goes, One
how,
day you're a great big winner, next day you can't buy chicken dinner.
well, who started you on this? Who gave you the information about? Is this something that you physically, were you there with her to see her?
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, yeah, I ran into her on the other side of the map, but it wasn't no shit like, wasn't nothing provocative like that, So.
I mean, you said she was, ready out there, ready to get, chasing Erykah Badu's band, trying to get her ass and shit up. Like, what?
I can say a lot of shit about a lot of bitches just off instinct. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be what my other nature would say. I got two perspectives of every motherfucking bitch.
Okay, so your first perspective was, this is just one of them hoes with the big mouth. You want to fuck everybody, do the band, fat ass,
my first perspective, you know what I'm saying? But if you get to know a motherfucker and listen to their music or peep out the shit that they be talking to, you have a whole nother, respect for the person, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have a whole nother respect for the person.
Right.
That's just like seeing somebody walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? You don't know the motherfucker, but if you start talking to them for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, you might, this is the greatest motherfucker in the world.
Before you talk to her, you would just like fuck her, anything goes, gloves off.
I mean, I don't even remember. It was some random bullshit, to be honest. I don't even know why I said it. It's just like you walk into the club, oh, this is Jaguar, right? Oh, okay, well, this one back here.
Well, I mean, that was some very hard shit. And then, a lot of people, was mad about that. So that's why I wanted to understand. You were in a lot of situations, or let's say situations.
Yeah, some nigga named Davin from New York said he gonna kick my ass too about this shit.
You got a lot of people, so you're getting threats and you're getting hate. With the Rick Ross situation, let's step into that a little bit and we'll come back to Jaguar, right? It was a situation where it was alleged that you were going to sue him for $10,000 for stealing Maybach Music name from you. What was that about?
Man, you know what? To be honest, after I thought about it a while, I'm gonna leave that whole Rick Ross shit alone because I feel like I'm really making Rick Ross mad. You gonna put your motherfucking high wings in your life, Bob. You know what I'm talking about? The nigga texted me one time, and I'm like, you know what? That nigga was like, that nigga texted me for real.
But that's good. But see, that's why I brought you on, because I know you, and a lot of this stuff, it was pissing a lot of people off, and everybody was wanting to know, man, where is Young Muhammad going with this? What is the deal? Because I even remember when we did the thing where, everyone knows that you one of Pimp C's proteges also.
Yeah, I'm the motherfucking the last living protege. I'm the only protege of Pimp C on earth. This is the fact, true fact. Nobody else. They all bullshit. They lying. They telling a goddamn lie. Put it like this: they couldn't sit across this motherfucker right here for me and say this shit. Not now, nigga, they can say that they Pimp C person could sit right across from me. Wow. And say that shit. Or you either.
Wow. I couldn't. I'm not.
Because because you was around. I'm just saying, as an industry guy, I would say that you saw certain things that vouch for what I'm saying around the UGK camp. I would be lying if I said that.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, the niggas don't like what I said, then fuck them all.
So
shout out to He's a Leo though. He's a Leo is really the UGK nigga that brought me in under, his strength and his banner, cause like in that UGK shit it was real funny, like deep, like back then, like only certain people had certain real power, He's a Leo pretty much at a certain time was the general, doing it. So he allowed me to come in cool without the rest of the niggas that I don't know that was around that I feel like would've, I don't know, I can't say hated, but I don't know, shout out to Tucci, shout out to my nigga Ant, it's a lot of UGK records got a lot of affiliates, you see what I'm saying? I might get caught up by saying a lot of shit, cause a nigga might pop out the trash can right now, my UGK motherfucking shirt on, nigga, what the fuck you talking?
Really? Well, man, that's one of the reasons why we want to have this conversation, because a lot of people you know, you've been making a lot of accusations against a lot of people throughout your career, and I wanted to ask you, you know, do you think by doing those things and going after those people, do you think that's going to help your career? Do you feel that these people are going to pull you in because you done bashed their ass? Like, oh, he's a struggling young brother out there. I see he's trying to make it. I see the hustle. I understand. Let us just go and help him out. Or do you think it's going to have an opposite effect?
Man, to be honest, I might have a fucking death wish. I don't know, like I think I do. Sometimes I just wake up like, you know what? Tell these motherfuckers I can make one kill me. I don't think they're gonna do that. So I underestimate everybody. That's my problem, bro. I underestimate Rick Ross, nigga. Leading like I'm jabbing at the nigga. He shooting back, telling me chill, little nigga. Like shut the fuck up. And I mean, I think that Ross will do something.
Do you actually feel, though, literally in your heart, do you actually feel that he stole that from you? You know, he was down here. He did some work with you guys.
Nah, bro. This is what it is, look. Of course, the nigga got Maybach music from Caprice Music, 100%. But is the nigga creative? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is he dope rapper? Yes. Is he good on picking tracks? Is he a great visionary for the direction of music? Yeah. Can he come up with groundbreaking ideas? Hell fucking no.
So you don't think if he wouldn't have met you don't think he would have came up with Maybach music?
That nigga would have been with Triple C's and a Wingstop, nigga.
And it wouldn't have been Maybach music?
Hell no.
Okay, so you may have a point
That's
there.
just like being a Jesus with no man.
So do you think it's actually stealing if someone hears, say for instance, hypothetically speaking, you're in the studio and somebody hears what you're doing.
Right.
Then they go to their studio, they go back home and they have that same idea. Oh, he did it like this. I'm gonna do something similar to that. Is that still?
Look, nigga, if I'm in the studio making Black Banana music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you like that shit, you give me a verse for Black Banana music.
Mm-hmm.
2 months later, you got Red Banana music. My nigga, look, bro. Come on, cuz.
That got inspired.
Damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so you inspired him to come out with Red Banana
music. Can a
music.
nigga get $2 or $3, you know what I'm saying, for the inspiration?
Okay, but I mean, you went at him pretty hard. Do you think that, do you think by now, after, you told him that it was, how you feel like, look, I really was looking for the guy to fuck with.
He was on Caprice Music, remix, rapping, saying Caprice Music out his mouth before he even thought of Maybach music.
Right.
A year before Maybach music was even introduced to the world.
So do you think he actually owes you something for that?
Black banana music.
So he owe you a Wingstop at least, huh?
You know what? On God, that nigga owe me a Wingstop.
Oh God, you know what I'm talking about for
fucking
real.
paid for cashed out ass Wingstop.
And then you got a threat from Maybach or something like that, right? I looked on your page and someone from his camp reached out to you with a threat.
Gunplay. No, it was me. No, I don't know.
What he say? It's like he say snitches don't live.
Probably was me. He old ass nigga. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. Man,
Maybach coming for you, baby.
Look, Meek cannot fuck with me lyrically. Any nigga that can't beat me rapping, I don't respect them like in a
But exactly, you a dope fucking artist. You a dope fucking artist. You've been in the game for a minute. I always used to say, man, you're one of the best artists out here.
I do not respect.
So why not attack the people with your artistry, with your rhymes, with your mind skills? Why not attack them with new dope music after sound after sound video?
So you saying why not?
Instead of coming through, attacking different people, that's in the industry that you're gonna need. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you're gonna need these people. Maybe you won't, but they can help you get in there.
I'm not gonna need none of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you why, because if you get into the mind frame that if you're an artist and you coming in the game thinking that you better watch how you move because you're gonna need somebody, you will never become a Jay-Z or a Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people follow their vision, you know what I'm saying, and didn't give a fuck about what nobody said, and they ended up in the power positions to call shots, you know what I'm saying? You
But I never heard Jay-Z or Beyonce coming out saying Rick Ross stole fucking Def Jam from him because he came over there and recorded the song.
Well, I tell you what, Suge Knight came out saying, fuck you, pay me. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, came out, you know what I'm saying, me against the world and different little shit like that.
So basically, what you're saying is
nobody.
You're not doing anything different than any other artist that's going.
50 Cent said, many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, Lord, I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
But they did that. They did that in song. They did that through the work ethic. They didn't go out. They didn't just go into the media.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, he did his thing. He got big paper. Just talking this shit. So look, he fucked up, but his kids is good. His baby mama living good. So you know what I'm saying? I mean.
So what did you feel? What made you feel that if I go after that Jaguar Wright, this is going to be the one?
Hold up, Jaguar Wright, man. Look, I don't even be fucking with. Jaguar Wright wasn't even on my mind at that time. I just was on some more shit. That just was like me stopping for 2 seconds, remembering some shit. Hold up, real quick. But nah, Jaguar Wright. I actually think Jaguar Wright is super fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? She dope, but I know why she didn't fucking blow up. This is gonna fuck her head up.
Okay.
I know why she didn't blow up.
Why she didn't blow up?
Yeah, pick it up before. Alright, baby. They're trying to make myself look important and shit. But nah,
as your mama, and she's like,
that was my teacher. Like, nigga, bring my car back. 20 minutes already. You ain't gonna listen.
Okay, so you know what?
Now, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, look. Jaguar Wright, this is why. Jaguar Wright, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. I'm finna paint this picture because this shit finna go viral.
Okay.
This clip finna go
Jaguar
viral.
Wright.
Jaguar Wright.
Erykah Badu.
Jill Scott. Okay, this is what happened.
What happened?
Erykah Badu went first, right?
Right.
Boom. Jill Scott kind of went after Erykah somewhat to the mainstream.
Okay.
Here comes Jaguar Wright. She's trying to get, she was supposed to come after Jill, right? But she didn't come. She didn't go. There's a lot of shit that went involved in the reason why she didn't go, but the underlying fact why she didn't go is because she wasn't spitting no knowledge in her music. Think about it.
Jaguar?
Think about it. Jaguar music, she good, she jazz. She can hit them notes. She more talented, powerful vocalist than them. She a good writer, but look, she ain't spit no consciousness to the people. That is not gonna catch. That's not what the world needed. Badu came out talking about the stars, the moon, solar system, the whole culture, Isis, Osiris. She was teaching like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jill Scott wasn't teaching like Badu, right? That's why she didn't come hard like Badu. She came back trying to get in the mannerisms of teaching with her music, the knowledge, the 5% of the knowledge of the gods, the earth. You know what I'm saying? But Jaguar Wright didn't have it in her music. The Roots, them niggas was rapping about it, but her personal music, she wasn't putting forth no knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So that's why her shit didn't go major. Why would it go? You know what I'm saying? Why would the gods, the Most High, grant her, bless her music to travel through the world and through the mainstream if she ain't talking about that? She just hit doo-wop notes. You know what I'm saying? When she know, but see, this the funny thing. She know all of that shit, that knowledge shit. She know it, but she don't know how to translate it through her fucking music. And Erykah don't know. Erykah might not know half the shit Jaguar know, knowledge-wise, conscious-wise, but she know how to simplify it and translate consciousness through her fucking music. And that's why she a household name. And if motherfuckers disagree with me, then fuck them in their head.
So, I mean, first, how did you come to know Erykah Badu?
I don't even know Erykah Badu. I mean, like, I know Erykah Badu of her, but like, I can't just say I know, you know, like, I know I'll be riding with her every day and shit. Like, I know
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
for you to be able to speak on her name or anything.
How did we meet each other's acquaintance?
Yeah.
She actually got one of my mixtapes, one of my demo tapes, got a hold of one of my demo tapes when I was young nigga, and she was jamming it as she was rolling around the city in her truck. I heard niggas used to tell me, Erykah pulling up, listening to your music, you know, she was listening to your shit. You know, JP from the kitchen, he was like, oh, Erykah pulled up, you know, today she was banging your music, like banging it real loud, man, and he was all hype and shit. So after that, I just started, you know, fucking with the fam, you know, her sister Nayrock, she does music, Coco, so, you know, we developed a musical relationship where we was doing music and just, you know, just vibing with them or whatever. I never really bit they style though like that though. I never really got on that shit like what Erykah was on, to be honest, with the beats and shit. And I was on some conscious shit because I was fucking with Andre 3000 flow and Nas flow, you know. But then at the end of the day, they tell me that the reason why he was like that is because of her. You know what I'm saying? So she might have raised all our ass, you know.
Already, man. But I mean, so the way that things have been going, you know, everyone has been getting flack and stuff from the things that you said and in some of your interviews. So you don't think that that may have offended some of these people? And what would you say to some of these people that have been affected by this?
Okay, for the people that has been affected by what I say, I will tell them suck my dick.
Oh my God. Okay. And so you're supposed to be actually doing, is this true that you're going to be doing some work with Jaguar?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if me and Jag did get in the studio on some shit, it'll be crazy, because you know I'm the best rapper alive, you know, so.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be good for her to actually feature with me, you know what I'm saying? And me vice versa, because she the Jaguar, you know, she the Black Jaguar, but yeah, I'm the Black Panther.
Now tell me the truth. Now, did all this come about because you actually had a crush on Jaguar?
Now see, you get messy. You doing that tabloid shit. You gonna get me?
I just want to know, you know, because
you gonna get me?
I was looking at the show. You said they tried to pay you some money to, you know, run her name through the mud, and there was a lot of stuff going on. And I really wanted to get to the bottom of this, so we can.
I gave them their money back. I said, you know what?
So who offered you the money? Who offered you the money?
Tasha K did.
Tasha K offered you $15,000 to
Nigga,
smear.
You said 15. You put a little more on it.
Well, how much was it?
$4 grand.
Oh, $4 grand.
Yeah, this shit bigger than Young Muhammad. If I go down,
you just gonna drop it down?
If I go down, I'm taking all y'all with me.
So how did Storm get involved with any of this?
Shit, Storm Monroe. You know, Storm Monroe, he's the real head of the CMB. Storm Monroe.
So if you go down, everybody's going down.
Yeah, if I go down, everybody going down. Nigga, we wasn't raised ain't no poppy fields in Pleasant Grove, nigga.
See, you know you fucked up, though. You know you fucked up.
Say, on some real shit. Man, you know what? Storm Monroe, though, that nigga funny, though. That nigga scary, though. Like, them internet niggas, man, them niggas creepy as a motherfucker. Because they good with the internet. They good with the computer. Everything going down on the computer. Nigga kill you on the computer today. You know, so the nerds is winning. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't fucking with them like that, you know, and I hope they don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell the truth, you know what I'm talking about?
Already. So now that we over the bullshit,
yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about? I want to know some things about you. You know, I know a lot of people may not know that you did Baby Fats back in the day. And that you also your brother had Welcome to Texas. You guys started at Welcome to Texas Studios in Red, what was it, the mall in what is that? County Mall.
My big brother, big time.
Dirty Red.
Yeah.
So tell us about how did you first when you got started? You was with Starving Artists. How did that start out?
Starving Artists. Well, to be honest, them niggas already had a group called 214 Click or some shit. I don't know, and I ain't like the real deep,
Right,
starving
right.
artists, can't beat that.
And that was, that consists of, David Chris and,
David Chris, Dirty Red, Shogun, Young Muhammad. Dallas niggas know that shit. This is Dallas legendary shit. You know what I'm saying? If they don't heard the starving artists, then they need to get the fuck out of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We gonna kill them because they too young or whatever. They don't know.
so how did you come about doing the video you did with, Big Tuck and all those guys? Was that when you was with Boneside at that time?
Yeah, man, that's when the rap game was a little different, I was just playing into it. To be honest, I just featured with them because I knew that they was hot right then, and if somebody seen me next to somebody that was hot, then they'll buy my shit more.
Right. That shit worked.
It worked until everybody started hating and shit, and took my shit.
Oh, man. So what was the difference between, with your Caprice music and TumTum's Caprice music?
My shit was better.
And why would you say that?
Because my beat was more hard. He picked those soft ass cheap beat.
And you did.
The candy dripping on me. I ain't even gonna get on.
So did you guys split Caprice music, or who was
Yeah.
the originator? Were you the originator or TumTum?
I came up with the shit, you know what I'm saying? But when I came up with it, he hit me real quick, like he wanted to be down with it, you know what I'm saying? So, after I analyzed his hood essence, his rep, I had to check his file, which I already know because he's from Pleasant Grove. I already know he was a grimy ass, shiesty ass, low down ass, dirty
Clip ass nigga.
scumbag ass, dirty ass, low down, dirty motherfucker. Just like I like this is the same type of nigga I was looking for to represent this shit.
Yeah.
So when I seen that dark, wicked spirit, I said, yeah, nigga, this perfect. You know what I'm saying? We gonna win. I knew he was gonna win.
Right.
Cause he really is a Rick Ross type nigga anyway. On some real shit, like they the same type nigga. So
niggas
I
just
knew
out
he
here
was
taking
gonna win,
shit.
but the winning turned to him running with the bag. You know what I'm saying? Running off with the bag. You know what I'm saying? Basically, so it wasn't no big deal.
So cause I know you've done a lot of
But
work.
to his defense, he did tell me that the song was commercial and they was gonna like it. He was like, yo, this is commercial shit. He was like, let's not do no hood beat. Let's keep it commercial so the radio could play it. I was like, fuck the radio. So me and him was beefing over that. We was beefing over should it be the Caprice music idea was already about to blow. We knew it before the song was done. The album name was Caprice Music. The marketing was already being pushed, but the title track wasn't done. So we already knew it was gonna blow, but we were just trying to figure out which way we wanted it to blow.
Right.
Then we wanted to blow from the hood, like T.I. had the ASAP. He had the hood shit popping, and then they had the Missy Elliott Dougie shit, like the teachment. He was trying to go that way with the beat. I was trying to go this way with the beat. The nigga, when he realized that I wasn't letting up I wasn't fucking with no commercial shit, he did the 52 fake on me. He said, cool, fuck it. So he said, fuck it. He did this song with me on the hood beat, but at the same time, he put out the commercial song, finished the song, took my name off of it, then he was screaming my name in the beginning. He should have left my name in there. What's up, Young Muhammad? I would have been cool. He took my name out, pushed it on the radio, but that wasn't it. That didn't even make me mad. I was chilling. I was like, nigga, do your thing, young nigga. I'm good. I don't hate on no nigga. I don't give a fuck. I like you represent Caprice Music, run with it. This my problem. When I tried to bring my song to the radio, them bitches told me that I can't play no shit called Caprice Music because TumTum already got one called Caprice Music out. And I'm like, yo, my album name Caprice Music. They like, we don't give a fuck. We can't support no two songs called Caprice Music from no fucking two rappers. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta pick another single now. He took my single, so then, now since he didn't have an album out called Caprice Music, but I did, I shipped the records that when he was on the radio spinning, when his song was spinning, my CD was getting bought by the distributors because it's called Caprice Music featuring TumTum. He didn't have no platform out to sell that sing-along, so my shit flew off the shelf.
Wow.
Them niggas got mad about that. They tried to fuck me and fuck they self. So what they did, they backdoored and put out a mixtape called Caprice Music 2 with TumTum standing on the motherfucker with 2 Chevys on the bitch.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, TumTum don't give a fuck about no smoke. That nigga know. So we don't even play like that. I don't play like it's no beef or nothing. Ain't no beef with that nigga. The nigga got a little fly style. I fuck with the nigga. I do a song with the nigga or whatever. We from the Grove. We from the same spot. He know nigga is Iraq. Nigga is Bin Laden. Is Taliban. Whatever the fuck you niggas want to do. That's why I like TumTum, because me and TumTum could have really beefed. Like how these rappers beefing right now, all on the Instagram and shit about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga had real fucking beef. We didn't put it on no motherfucking Instagram or no YouTube, no MySpace or nothing. We didn't do no capping. We seen each other in person after the beat several times. Nigga, this shit was like, nigga, I'ma fucking have, cause it's gonna be something done to you, or it's gonna be something done to me, or it ain't gonna be nothing done to nobody. Yeah. And then it ain't gonna, we'd rather have it not be nothing done to nobody.
Yeah, we gonna make it. Let us make it in this business.
Yeah. So I'm good everywhere right now. I'm going to anybody hood. TumTum them hood after this interview anywhere.
So did you actually sign with DSR, or how did that come about?
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? DSR is dope. Like, I wasn't with them niggas, but I was like they little cuz. Okay. I was like they first Bugatti little cuz. Okay. They tried to fuck off and disclaim. Didn't want me in the family. I had to do my own shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I fuck with them boys. Tuck, to be honest, Big Tuck ain't through. He might be, if he wanna be through, but at the end of the day, if Jeezy signed Tuck or Gucci, 1017 or somebody like that signed Big Tuck, man, Cool Shiesty, them niggas can't fuck with that nigga Big Tuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just Dallas structure, the market down here is dead, fucked up country, hay bales rolling by motherfuckers and shit. Yeah. Niggas don't got no vision.
I seen like with Houston, they had back in the gap, they had Chameleon, Power, all the rappers was connected and coming together. ESG, all the boys was doing songs and stuff together. Then down here, back when in the gap, you had the Bowlegs, DSR. We had some connections coming on. Yeah, Nino, niggas was doing their thing though. It was more people coming out. Yeah, you're true. But
no songs with each other. That showed the hate
but see, that's the thing. Back then, when everybody was coming up, everybody was hustling. It really wasn't. Didn't nobody want to do. It wasn't about doing no songs to nobody. Everybody had their own.
And another thing I want to put out. Another thing I want to put out is, I believe that I really turned the city from the boogie movement, from a dance movement to a gangster movement. I believe I did.
You put out a song called Baby Fat.
I put out a song
called
Baby
dance
Fat.
Song.
I put out a song called Baby Fat. I did, and it was a jig song. But watch this though. Caprice Music, the title went so far to the masses, to 106 and Park. It got into the psyche of niggas down here to look at that fucking car that's sitting in your fucking driveway, my nigga. Think about where you been in that car. Think about what you do every day in that car. Think about the ashes in the motherfucking ashtray. Think about the bitches with the purple weave and shit that be sitting in the back of the motherfucker. Think about all this gangster shit you do in this car. And you go in that studio, nigga, and you tell me what the fuck type of motherfucking song you finna make, nigga. Make some Caprice Music.
It's hard out here,
bitch. You don't want no motherfucking Dougie shit in this motherfucker. I changed the game out here, bro. And now all of a sudden you hear all the most.
But see, your brother was a bad man too, now.
You hear all the gangsters.
Rel was a bad boy too, man. You know what I'm talking about? His dad, we thought he was gonna be the prodigy of the game. Then you came. You know what I'm talking about? So it runs in their family, man. So tell me this, tell me how did you meet Mama West then?
You talking about Pimp C Mama?
Yeah.
Man, but long story short, man, my brother big time former drug kingpin, running this bitch, running around Dallas in foreign cars at 17, pulling up in switches and shit on short booty Cadillacs and triple gold Daytons and all kind of gangsta ass shit. that nigga just ran into Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? On some street shit, and just kept fucking with the nigga, fucking with Pimp C, and, you know, just fucking with him until Pimp C just took a liking to the nigga. And when Pimp C met me, he seen a trill ass nigga that was just as trill as him. You know, my mama house just like his mama house. You know, we sip syrup and run scams and got pounds in the house, the closet, and you know what I'm saying? My daddy on heroin running the streets, and we got Cadillacs and wood grain wheels and be pimping hoes for big dollar bills. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So when Pimp C met me, he just made a little spitting image of himself. But now on some real shit. Yeah. I mean, Mama West really didn't fuck with me for a minute until I had to get about 5 years in until she just really told me one day. She was like, man, you know, you super talented. She was like, you the one that I want to carry on Pimp C legacy. You know, she was like, I went to the gravesite the other day. I kneeled down and I looked up to the heavens and I asked Pimp, out of all of the rappers in the industry, in the world, in the label, in the clique, who do you want to carry on your legacy? And she came to me. She told me she did that, and she said she got a revelation, and she heard Pimp voice, and he said my name. And she told not only me that, I think she told everybody in the record label that if niggas say I'm lying, then you know I put my life on it, put us up against the wall, and kill that nigga, because I'm telling the truth.
Was that your beef that you had with 17?
I ain't never had no beef with 17.
Well, it wasn't a beef, but both of you guys were saying he was.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I just personally, I like 17. I wish we could be on a track together, and I wish we could fuck around in the name of UGK. But I feel like when I first met him, he rubbed me the wrong way because he didn't embrace me. He saw me really pimping, you know what I'm saying? I'm really big pimping. I'm really pimping, big bad white bitch, big motherfucking me, black jacket over shoulder, big locs on, you know. Holler at me, nigga. You know he didn't holler at me, he didn't say what's up, he didn't holler at me. Try to treat me like how pimp treat niggas, you know, lesser niggas.
He didn't acknowledge your pimping and it hurt your feelings.
Listen, he didn't acknowledge this motherfucking pimping that I had been doing since way back before pimping started, you understand me? He didn't acknowledge my pimping, so I had to analyze his pimping, you know what I'm saying? And as I started analyzing his pimping, I started seeing the cubic zirconianness in the motherfucking pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw the motherfucking white bitch wasn't right, you know what I'm talking about? The diamonds, I didn't really get, the jewelry was cool. The white bitch wasn't right, the jewelry was cool. The arrogance wasn't lining up with the legacy of music, of history that, you know, you're supposed to have that type of arrogance, you know. Pimp C could have that because he taught the world, the South, the shit. This nigga can't have that. Not around me, you know what I'm saying? You can't act like that around me, you know what I'm saying, nigga? I had to, you know, me and Pimp had got into it before about shit like that. Me and Pimp C done got into it about Pimp C trying to act too arrogant around a nigga like me. I'm just a certain type of nigga.
You the one reason he said take that monkey shit out if you embarrassing us.
Man, you done fucked up the whole trio. Scared. Get this nigga out of here.
You told me one story about you and Pimp, about some guy tried to check Pimp and Pimp the straight.
Nah, man, yeah, we in the studio one night. Long story short, because I got to catch a flight with a passport. But, yeah, so we in the studio one night. Pimp C telling war stories because, believe it or not, Pimp C could tell a story better than he could rap. I mean, if he was talking to you, you rather hear him talking than rap. So all these niggas in the studio, late night session, they all listening to the story with their wide-eyed and bushy tail. That's why I say, like, deers and headlights, wide-eyed and bushy tails, like little young girls listening to a nigga talk, you know, they all. It was cool. I was intrigued with the story because I Pimp C worshiper, you know what I'm saying? It's like the God. So I'm into the story, I'm looking at Pimp, you know, he talking about the nigga that ain't here, but then as he keep going, he come talking about the nigga ain't got no money, the nigga broke, the nigga this, the nigga broke. He kept getting back to the financial problems with the nigga. Now we call starving artists, you know. I'm broke, I'm rapping like Andre 3000 off peanuts and motherfucking tree branches and shit and sunlight and shit. This nigga talking about paper broke. So So, you know, I'm a Virgo, so I just couldn't take this shit no more. I just got this motherfucking disgusting ass look on my face to pimp, you know, so I'm looking at the nigga like nigga, a fuck type of nigga, fuck this rap shit. What the fuck type of nigga is you, nigga? So in amongst all of these other niggas, right, this nigga stopped the whole conversation. Come walk up to me, get in my face. I'm 14, 15 at this time. Amongst all these niggas, 22 years old, he come walk up and get in my face and tell me, he said, my nigga, I'm not saying because the nigga broke, he a hoe ass nigga. He said, I'm saying if you front like you got this and got that, you front like you got the money I got, you ain't got it, you got the Geneva watch, your fucking motor don't match this, you trying to be on my level and you not, I feel like you a bitch ass nigga. So he had to explain himself to me. This is when we really first met. I'm like, took me about 5 seconds to agree though. I'm still trying to, I'm like, you know, I'm like, I feel you. I let that shit pass. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, my nigga. The rest of them niggas was shook. I mean, they was just they looking at us talking this time. They don't understand this real nigga shit. That's why I say I got Pimp on a whole nother level. After that, bro, I'm gonna keep real. After that shit happened, I'm telling you, after that shit, I couldn't even stay in the same room with them niggas no more. My brother was one of them niggas. He was in there. I mean, I tell the truth, this some funny shit, but my big brother he was co-signing with the boys. I couldn't even be in the room with them niggas no more. All them niggas, I had to go. I left everybody in the room. I said, it's fucked up in here. So I go to the other room and start making a beat, right? This is a true story. I leave all the niggas in the room. I leave Pimp everybody. I go to the other room and start making a beat. 10 minutes later, I feel a shadow standing behind me. I look up, it's Pimp C. This nigga done left them niggas too. He is now with me. Looking over me, jamming like a motherfucker to the beat. Yeah. Not only was he jamming to the beat, this when he abducted me in the game. This nigga said, me and you about to do this song right here. Me and you. Private conversation, he said, me and you about to do this song right here. This beat. Mm-hmm. I looked at him, you know, I'm playing my role now as a producer. I'm like, cool. Yeah. No sweat on me. Yeah. He said, when I go over here to the beat room and drop this verse, I'm coming back over and we about to drop this bitch down the floor. We about to do it. Right? Before he could even go to the other room or whatever, the nigga that he was talking about rung the motherfucking studio doorbell, looking for his motherfucking $20,000 on Pimp motherfucking ass. Man. Fuck my motherfucking session off and everything.
Man, Pimp was acting motherfucking fool.
So Pimp go to the door. No, Bobo go to the door first. Bobo go to the door. The nigga, Bobo go to the door, talk to the nigga. Pimp went in the A room with JP looking at the nigga on the screen. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Bobo go to the door, talk to the nigga. 3 minutes later, Bobo come back and tell Pimp, no good. The nigga say he want to talk to you. Pimp like, God. Dang, my money. I got to talk to this nigga myself. You know what I'm saying? Pimp on some boss shit. Bosses don't have to talk to niggas unless it's that serious. Yeah. It was that serious. So the nigga Pimp come to the door, they talking. We sitting on the couch, about 5 niggas, we sitting on the couch, looking at the door. The nigga said, I thought the conversation was cool, but the nigga Pimp said, oh, you know if something would have happened to me, all y'all would have been dead the next day. The nigga said, nigga didn't take that lightly. He didn't like it. That hurt his feelings. He was like, what you say? That nigga say, Pimp, and then Pimp, you just conflict right there. Pimp, bitch, you heard what I said, bitch ass nigga. Rap a lot, but he walking backwards from that door though. Rap a lot mafia, bitch. We gonna kill you too, bitch. You might not get your money. All of this in a one way in, one way out, dead end studio at 2 o'clock in the morning. Pimp didn't know it, bitch. You didn't know you in Dallas. You didn't know the setup in Dallas. This nigga from Dallas, he beefing with Kingpin niggas. So right after that, nigga Pimp, after the nigga kept telling Pimp, remember what you said. Real calm. Man. Remember what you said, nigga. Real calm and stern. The nigga was, remember what you said, nigga. So, after I'm hearing this and the door shut or whatever, the nigga Pimp come right back down. God is my witness. Pimp come right back down and sit next to me.
Now we gonna die together.
Who the fuck else he gonna sit next to?
We both
I done already squashed some bullshit earlier in the studio that was some fraud ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows
was going fun. He ain't finna sit next to none of these niggas. That nigga come sit right next to me and my brother was on the opposite side of him. Or it might have been my brother right here and he was right there. Either way it go, he was in my bubble, nigga. He came back in my bubble and I'm a Muslim, so we don't get tripped on no motherfucking drama. Nigga, I go to sleep in the motherfucking hurricane, nigga. So the shit happened, and I'm chilling in my Muslim mode. Now I gotta get, cause it's my life. You know what I'm saying? I can get caught in this nigga shit. So he comes sit that back next to me on the couch. So it's a dead silence, nigga. No motherfucking talking, dead silence. But in this dead silence, I'm calculating, right? I'm reading everything. I'm reading the hearts of these niggas in here. I'm reading the heart of this nigga outside. I'm reading timing. I'm reading, is he still sitting out there? Or did he leave to go get some real hitters thinking we gonna stand on our balls and continue to do our session? Pimp C was ready to continue to do the session. He didn't want to though. He was trying to impress us, trying to be a gangster in front of us. He was willing to stay there and do that session. I know because it was a dead silence for 5 minutes. Niggas wasn't saying nothing. I'm thinking like, why niggas ain't saying nothing now? Why ain't nobody talking about no music? Why the spirit gone? Why ain't nobody joking and laughing? Because that nigga want his motherfucking $20,000. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. He a dope boy, and he already want to shoot some shit up, and he outside probably, and we don't know what the fuck going on. What the fuck we gonna do? Y'all want to go in here and do scared music? Rapping like a motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. So this is what I said. Look, hey, Black, this what I said. No weapon armed. Nigga, we ain't doing gospel music, nigga. I know the nigga outside. Calm down.
Don't nobody want to rap shit.
So this how the shit is though, right? So Pimp sit back on the couch 5 minutes later, we ain't gonna buy it. So I'm thinking about my animal instincts kicking in. I'm thinking about me and my brother. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about me and my brother safety. My big brother at that. I gotta get on his big ass too for not knowing what to do. Yeah, I gotta get on his ass too. So I'm thinking about the safety of my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Dirty Red, he a real triple OG, I'm bullshit, he a gangster, but I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm timing this shit. I'm like, I'm gonna give him 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, right? Because if you still out there at 8 minutes, shoot me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you still out there at 10 minutes, I'm coming outside in my city, oh ass.
You ain't came in yet.
Yeah, you ain't called nobody or nothing. Nigga, kill me, nigga. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, so I know Pimp them just shook. They don't know what to do. So this is what I tell my brother. At the exact time when I knew he should be gone, either getting somebody or just gone on home, nigga. Or we gonna die. One of the three. You know what I mean? At that perfect time, I look at my brother Dirty Red. I look over Pimp C. That's what it was. I don't know what it was, but we was on the same couch. But I looked at my brother, not Pimp C. Give a fuck about none of y'all niggas, you know. Because real shit, we all about to die.
Hey, nigga got the thing over there. I need my blood.
So I looked at my brother. I looked at my brother. I said, "You ready, my nigga?" When my brother said, "Yeah, my brother said, yeah, I'm ready." Pimp C said, he the first voice I heard. He said, "Yeah, let's get the fuck up out this." I said, okay, Pimp.
You got Pimp rolling in his grave.
Come on,
that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. You on this timing, nigga. I ain't gonna say nothing, but Pimp was on my timing. You know, everybody was.
Man, you put everybody's life in
jeopardy. I think when we walked out the door, I was the first nigga to go out the door too, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, because I thought all that, you know, was my idea. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, you done had me crying over here.
Yeah, it was my idea. So I walked out the door first, and as I walked out the door, that nigga Pimp looked at me and my brother. That nigga said, "Hey, y'all following us to the hotel? Y'all coming to the hotel with us?" My brother said, "Nah, man, we gonna fuck with y'all niggas tomorrow. Y'all got some dangerous shit going down right now.
Y'all might be getting followed and shit."
It's like, man, we should have went to that hotel with them niggas though. That's that right there fucked me up for still to this day.
Wow.
That we didn't go to the hotel with Pimp C to be his motherfucking
protection.
Yeah, my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lesson learned in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we had done that, we would have been in a
solidified. He was solidified to all these niggas who rolled.
But say, we gonna have to part two this motherfucker. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah, man. So let's go.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Young Muhammad, man, it's going
down.
down.
We got a studio session coming up, but yeah, man, Illinois, you know, we gonna part two and give y'all some real live gangster stories because we got a lot.
For real, man. Don't drop that cash out, man,
Yeah,
so people
man,
know,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? The cash app is Boss Management, you know what I'm saying? Management with a A, MANHGMENT. Yeah, I'm a bunch of these R&B hoes out too on the next one, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you about their motherfucking dirty draws and all their flaws, you know what I'm talking about?
For real, man, it's going down, man. Don't forget to send that cash out, man, to $ Boss Management
Boss
and
Management.
$ Illinois ENT.
Yeah, let's do it.
We out this thing, man. Appreciate you, man, for stopping by. You want to give some shouts out to anybody?
Yeah, man, shout out to these motherfucking nuts in your mouth, bitch.
Nuts.